Did you know buying a used car can save you some money? Okay, cool, sounds groundbreaking, Nobel Prize stuff. But tell me something new. Can you? Well, so what if I told you? Buying and owning a pre-owned car can actually be smarter than buying a new one. And it's not just in terms of saving a few pennies. It's in terms of things like more features, more safety, and more car for your money. So without delay, let me share some of the low-key, not so obvious advantages of buying and owning a pre-owned car, starting with something most people don't think about. So as we all know, taxes on new cars are already a little too high. But what about used cars? Here's something most people don't know about. You can beat the tax hikes if you plan to buy a pre-owned car. Well, sounds too good to be true. When a new budget is presented, taxes or policies change, new car prices can shoot up instantly. But used cars, they are not directly affected in the same way. They are actually priced by the market based on demand and supply. So while new car buyers feel the impact almost immediately, the ones desiring for a used car have the freedom to let go of the worry. Well, now let's talk about something that actually matters. You can actually buy a safer car for the same money. If you're extremely tight on the budget, in the new car market, you might not get a very safe and a stable car. But for the same money, you can ensure safety for yourself and your family by getting an extremely reliable and a safe car. You know, sometimes with even more airbags, a better NCAP rating, and a better build quality. And that's just one part of it. If you plan to buy a used car at a lower price, you can get a better car from the higher segment, which will stay relevant for a longer period than a non-premium new car. That means you'll get more space, better features, better performance, and better status. And because of all of this, it doesn't feel outdated anytime soon. And the reason this is even possible? Well, depreciation. See, the biggest depreciation for a car already happens in the first 3 years. So let's say a new car costs around 10 lakh rupees. In the first 3 to 4 years, it can drop to around 6 lakhs. So the first owner just lost around 4 lakh rupees. But if you buy that same car at 6 lakhs and much later sell it for, let's say, around 4.5 to 5 lakhs, you've lost only what? Around 1 to only 1.5 lakhs. And here's the real win, especially if you love cars. Used cars lets you upgrade faster, and you don't just save while buying, you also do while selling. Why? Because as I mentioned, depreciation is the steepest in the first 3 years. So the first owner has taken that hit already. So when you plan to sell it later, you're not taking a massive hit at all. And also, used cars lose value much slower. So well, you won't have to commit to one car for longer. You can break up and switch more often. Well, without your bank account crying every time. But yes, since cars are no less than living creatures, you'll have to go through the heartbreak period. Well, no shortcuts, huh? Now at this point you might be thinking, what about reliability? Fair question. So, let me tell you, as new cars have improved massively over the years, used cars today are actually better than they have ever been. Robust build quality, better reliability, and better tech. And this directly reflects in the used car market. So even a 3-4 year old car today don't feel old anymore. They feel modern, refined, and relevant compared to what a used car would have been 10 years ago. So used cars today are not outdated. They are maybe slightly more experienced. And now let me tell you a hidden advantage. With a used car, it's actually easier to judge how good that particular car really is. Because when you buy a new car, you're kind of taking a leap of faith. You just don't know how it will perform in the long term. But with a used car, the story is already written. You can check service history, past repairs, and see how the car has actually behaved over time. The so-called bad cars will have some signs embedded in the service records, and which in turn will help you in making an informed decision. With a new car, you're predicting the future in your present. Whereas with a used car, you're reading the past and then deciding your future. This brings us to a great fact, if by any chance you are an enthusiast by heart. Enthusiast cars often go cheaper in the used market. That's because most buyers just want practicality, better mileage, comfort and easy driving. But an enthusiast car, it can have anything but not miss an eternal or a powerful engine. It can even be a niche model which won't appeal to a layman. And that's exactly why you can even get them at surprisingly good prices. Well, basically what's too much or too less for most people can be a great deal for you. And if a car is discontinued or rare, the used car market is your only way to get it. And well, the truth is, finding a good used car today doesn't take forever. With trusted and verified online platforms such as Cars24, you can use the right filters such as your preferred budget, transmission, location to find your favorite car from a sheer variety. And well, you can literally shortlist great options while sitting at home. I mean, think about it. If you have a budget of, let's say, around 4 to 5 lakhs, in the new car market, you might get a few hatchbacks at this price range. But in the used car market, you will have an abundance of options to choose from: sedans, SUVs, MPVs, or even niche or premium cars. You are bestowed with way more choice and not limited by what's launching today. And you see, in many cases, you can actually find the right used car even faster than waiting months for a new one. Yeah, I know earlier it took a great deal of time to find the bang for the buck, a great used car. Now it takes what, maybe just a good Wi-Fi? And so, let me address the biggest worry that you might have when you plan to buy a used car: warranty. We are all aware of the fact that new cars come with warranty. But you know what? Many used cars today are also coming with warranty. Cars24 offers a 30-day return guarantee and a lifetime warranty. So you are not actually taking any big risk, you're just buying smarter. So basically you get the peace of mind without actually paying the new car premium. So yeah, as I mentioned earlier, used cars are not just cheaper, they're actually smarter, more practical and honestly more fun. So the next time when you plan to buy a used car, you must know that you are not settling. You're actually choosing from a pool that is not bound by time, place and circumstance. Sounds exciting, right? So for more not so obvious car facts like these, subscribe to Insider by Cars24.